This is News 3 Now, live at 4, moving forward.
Good afternoon and welcome to Live at 4. We begin with the Republican-controlled Senate today taking action against a number of bills vetoed by Governor Tony Evers.
Jalen Banks joins us now with a closer look at the potential political implications. Jalen?
Earlier today, the Wisconsin Republican-led Senate voted to override 9 of Governor Tony Evers' vetoes in what is largely seen as a symbolic move. Some of the highlighted issues include bills battling PFAS and a bill requiring a new post-election audit. The governor's vetoes are likely to hold up despite the Senate's votes. In order to be successful in overriding the vetoes, the Senate and Assembly would need a 2/3 majority vote. However, Republicans do not have that 2/3 majority in the Assembly. Here's what one Republican Senate member had to say about the PFAS vote.
Current law does not care how PFAS got onto your property, only that it exists in your property. Current law treats innocent landowners the exact same way as the point source polluter or manufacturer.
Currently, there are no plans for the Assembly to hold a vote. Tonight at 5, we'll hear more from Senate members on today's votes.
Thank you, Jalen. Also at the Capitol today, Governor Evers is honoring Hmong Lao veterans who fought with U.S. soldiers during the Vietnam War. Today, flags will be flown at half-staff to honor these veterans who laid down their lives and many times their homes to fight with the U.S. Many Hmong Lao people were forced from their homeland following the retreat from Vietnam and found their way to Wisconsin, where a sizable population lives. Evers signed an executive order signaling the flags to be flown at half-staff in accordance with Hmong Lao Veterans Day, which is also celebrated today.
We have an update to a Sun Prairie bank robbery that happened last month. Sun Prairie police identifying the man they believe is behind the incident. On April 29th, Isaiah Freeman was arrested on a probation hold as a person of interest in the robbery. Today, he was charged in Dane County Court with robbery of a financial institution. Back in April, Freeman allegedly entered the Old National Bank located on West Main Street in Sun Prairie and demanded money. He then fled the scene after getting an undisclosed amount. No one was hurt during the incident.
Let's get a look at our first warn forecast. Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington is out on the patio. How is it out there?
Hey, Brady, it's great. The sun's starting to come out here. I mentioned yesterday, wouldn't be till that sun comes out that those temperatures would start to go up out there. And we see this perfectly here on visible cloud track. Where you see all the white, those are the clouds, and the clouds are dispersing. Look at north and west of the Dells, up towards Mauston, up towards Camp Douglas, and friends up towards Marquette and Green Lake counties. You were mostly in the clear today. So when we look at the temperatures, they got into the 70s to the north, but look at the temperatures here in Madison, only 62 degrees, 61 in Mineral Point. So that lined up perfectly where the clouds were, temperatures staying in the 60s, where the sun came out. Temperatures got into the 70s, but with the clearing, we might go up another couple degrees here in Dane County. We got 61 to the east, we got 64 to the west, and as I mentioned, with a little bit of sunshine here, we may go up a couple degrees yet this evening. Nothing on radar 3000. That's been, we generally have had some showers and storms pretty much every day these past few days, but it's dry out here. These clouds are not producing any precipitation and not expecting any precipitation across the rest of southern Wisconsin tonight. It is going to be a bit on the cooler side with temperatures in the lower 40s, but we got a warm up on the way. How warm will we go? I got the answer in a few minutes.
Alex, thank you. A quick note for anyone who uses the Merrimack Ferry. It will close tomorrow and Thursday. Crews are working to resurface the south landing that leads to the ferry and will be doing so both days. So if you normally take it, you'll need an alternate route to get where you're going. The ferry should reopen on Friday if there are no delays in the resurfacing.
Our Call for Action week continues with a broken refrigerator and a botched repair job.
Yeah, our Catherine Merck shows us how the volunteers working for you here at the station have tried to help a local woman and her family with an appliance repair business, which led to a shocking discovery.
This call for action investigation started with a refrigerator in need of a quick fix. An Oregon woman turned to the business that's seemingly behind me here, Appliance Service Pros.
And that kind of started all of the headache.
Lori Thompson called Jay Allen with the Madison business to get the job done. And she said he did anything but that. She sent me these photos of his messy repair job, which eventually led to more repairs needed. Lori told me about her unprofessional experiences with trying to get him to come back and fix his mistakes.
He just never showed up, never called. and has never responded to any of our requests.
She eventually discovered online that other people experienced similar issues with Jay Allen dating back to a decade ago.
I was angry. I was upset, disgusted.
The search to get answers led Lori to a surprising twist. We're going to have the full story tonight at 6 as part of our Call for Action Week. Reporting in Madison, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
And all of these stories are leading up to News 3 Now's Call for Action Telethon this Thursday. Our volunteers will be on standby to take your calls and get your stories out there. Make sure to tune in on Thursday to watch it all happen live from 4 to 6:30 p.m.
Well, we've all seen the sunburst chairs out on the Monona Terrace. Hey, there they are. Well, you know what? Some people, they even tried to take them home.
Yeah, but now the union is giving people the chance to take home your own special chair. It's a bit smaller, though, than the real thing. In collaboration with UW-Madison, the union is releasing a special Badger Red 175-year anniversary edition of its mini chairs. The chair meant to symbolize the university's commitment to the Wisconsin idea.
We have 1,700 mini 175th Terrace chairs left. They are flying off the shelves, so if this is something you want and you want your full collection of mini Terrace chairs, make sure you stop by the Badger Markets at Memorial Union or Union South.
All proceeds from the mini chairs will go toward the Chancellor's Annual Fund, which supports university students.
I can get some for my old Batman action figures.
Hey, my Superman ones.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
They'll have a nice time.
Nice
well,
little coffee.
Coming up next on Live at 4, summer is bringing body image issues right to the forefront.
So we're sitting down with UW Health's distinguished psychologist Shyla Mergain to hear more when Live at 4 returns.
We've got the power.
At the Power Centers of Madison, you can get the job done with Toro and their 60-volt max battery flex force power system products. It's unbeatable power by Toro.
We've got the power.
Middleton and Sun Prairie.
Imagine having a Medicare Advantage plan that can help cover costs for dental services or even groceries. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield is offering special benefits called Essential Extras, available for Medicare Advantage plan members. If you're new to Medicare, have Medicaid, or recently moved, you could be eligible to enroll today. Unsure if you're eligible? Our licensed insurance agents can help. Just call the number on your screen today. Medicare Advantage plans cover everything in original Medicare Parts A and B while offering coverage for additional benefits. With Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield Medicare Advantage plans, you could get no-cost essential extras you might not expect. These plans may include allowances for dental, vision, hearing, assistive devices, or even money for healthy groceries. That's not all, though. You could also get an allowance to help pay for utility costs like gas, electric, water, or sewer. It can even be used towards internet and cellular providers. Explore 2024 Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield Medicare Advantage plans with essential extras in your zip code by calling today. If you're new to Medicare, have Medicaid, or recently moved, you could be eligible. Essential extras could even include transportation to plan-approved destinations. But you won't get a plan with additional benefits automatically. You have to call to see if you're eligible to enroll. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield is proud to offer these special no-cost Medicare Advantage plan benefits that help provide comfort and convenience to make everyday life easier. Don't miss out. Call Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield today to explore 2024 Medicare Advantage plans with essential extras. If you're new to Medicare, on Medicaid, or recently moved, you could be eligible.
Call 800-694-1143. 800-694-1143. That's 800-694-1143.
Ride a chip.
Don't worry, my cousin's got a guy.
Right now, get 2-for-1 windows and no interest for 1 year.
Hurry, call now.
Call 866 for Feltco.
Certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
For Imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
We've got the power.
At the Power Centers of Madison, you can get the job done with Toro and their 60-volt max battery flex force power system products. It's unbeatable power by Toro.
We've got the power.
Middleton and Sun Prairie.
While the testimony resumed from Michael Cohen at former President Trump's so-called hush money trial, a New York appeals court upheld the gag order on Trump.
It found the judge properly determined that his public statements posed a significant threat to the integrity of the testimony of witnesses and potential witnesses in this case as well. Michael George has the story from New York.
Day 2 of Michael Cohen's testimony saw the prosecution's star witness once again link his former boss, Donald Trump, to all aspects of a hush money scheme to bury stories that could hinder his 2016 presidential bid. Trump's former lawyer and fixer testified for over 5 hours Monday, describing what prosecutors say were efforts to cover up alleged sexual encounters by paying off the women involved. Trump denies all of it.
There was no crime. Everybody's saying there's no crime.
Trump has pleaded not guilty to 34 charges that he falsified business records to disguise the reimbursements to Cohen, which were listed as legal fees. House Speaker Mike Johnson is among the high-profile GOP lawmakers attending the trial today.
The president's actions in this matter were previously reviewed and no charges were filed. Why is that? Because there's no crime here.
With Trump under a gag order, leading Republicans have been making appearances, showing their loyalty to the presumptive GOP presidential nominee.
Mr. Trump, will you testify?
Trump is the first former U.S. president to face a criminal trial. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
Federal auto safety regulators are investigating Google's parent company over multiple incidents involving its self-driving Waymo vehicles. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, there have been 22 incidents involving the vehicle's automated driving system. They range from crashes and fires to vehicle behavior that possibly violated traffic safety laws. Earlier this year, Google's parent company Alphabet issued its first voluntary software recall. This came after 2 Waymo cars hit the same tow truck within minutes of each other in Phoenix.
Well, Alex, I've decided that today is a spring sweater type of day, not to be confused with a fall sweater.
It is, and you want to know why? Because I can tell part of your sweater story, I guess, here, and that's because of the clouds. This is a perfect story to tell. When you have clouds, even at this point in the spring, it makes all the difference in the world with high temperatures. Our Queen Bee radio sky cam was cloudy here in Madison, cloudy, although I was just out on the patio. We're just starting to get a couple breaks in the sky, but at the airport, they're still saying cloudy, 62. We're going for high 65, and we might get 65 if we can get these clouds to break out there. Here across Dane County, we got 61 in McFarland, 61 in Oregon. Sauk City, though, you're at 66 degrees. Let's zoom on out here. 69 in the Dells, 70s to the north. Sometimes you'd think it'd be cooler to the north. Actually, it's warmer to the north and to the west of Madison because we've got the clouds out there. This is our visible cloud track here where you see all the white. Those are the clouds that have been hanging out across the area from the Dells and points to the southeast. That's why it's warmer to the northwest. That's why it's cooler from Lone Rock, Madison, and points to the south and east, even though those clouds are starting to disperse as we speak. Radar 3000, no showers or no storms with those clouds, and future track not showing anything. We won't have any rain tonight, no showers out there to track or storms to track tonight. So just want to make sure folks know no precip tonight. This part of the story is all about the temperatures. We'll be in the low to mid 40s to start off your Wednesdays, so that frost chance is lower. We're going to be just a touch warmer unless you're up towards Wautoma and Camp Douglas. Maybe a tiny chance of some patchy frost well north, but I think that frost chance has gone down because we'll be just a little bit warmer than what I was thinking this past 2 days. Then I promise you a beautiful Wednesday, showers and storms by Thursday, and guess what? If you want 80s, got them in the forecast. 44 for the starting temperature here in Madison, climbing into the upper 60s to the lower 70s on Wednesday. The more sun we get, the warmer we get. If we get those clouds to move in a little bit sooner, then the temperatures are just a little bit lower. Here comes the showers and thunderstorms on Thursday, eyeing up really all of southern Wisconsin. And because this is coming through late morning, early afternoon. If the front's timing is during the late morning, early afternoon, we don't warm up enough to get that heat for stronger storms. So I'm thinking the strong storm chance on Thursday is not very high. The next chance for showers and thunderstorms will be as we go later into the weekend on Sunday. That particular event we may have to keep an eye out for, and here's why. We'll have the fuel for more stronger thunderstorms because we'll be warmer. Low temperatures in the upper 50s to near 60 degrees. That puts a little bit of humidity in the air as well. So that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday time frame, we may be looking at a couple of those storms being on the stronger side because we'll be a little bit more humid and we will be warm as well. Just a couple of viewer photos here. Thanks so much. Chris from Marshall sending us this stunning Northern Lights photo. And if you want to send us a photo, see the QR code on the right-hand part of your screen. Just get your phone out. Go ahead and scan that right now. We'll just stay right here for a moment. That gives you the opportunity to submit your photos just like Chris did. And then we'll see if we can get your photos on air. I think I got one more here. Look at that. Waterloo Dawn. Ooh, that's very pretty. All those purples against the greens. Okay, we're not going to see Northern Lights quite like this for some time. So lucky that we got these beautiful photos to remember the beautiful Northern Lights we just had a few days ago.
Definitely. Thank you, Alex. And those temperatures proved it. Summer is just around the corner, and that means people are starting to worry about their summer body.
And remember, you're beautiful. Be kind to yourselves. Well, this can lead to a lot of stress, anxiety, and even depression.
And that's why UW Health's distinguished psychologist Shyla Mergain is here to talk about how you can start the journey to a better body image.
Hello.
Hi. So instead of that, building that beach body, building a better body image, it's so important. And we find that so many people are struggling, both men and women, especially women. We find as early as 13 years old, those children are about 53% are experiencing lower body satisfaction, and by adulthood, about 80% of women are dissatisfied with their body, and there are implications for well-being.
Yeah, and I know even when I'm looking at Instagram or whatever, I see photos of these like really ripped bodybuilders, and it makes me feel bad about myself. Is social media still a big factor of this?
Absolutely. There's studies that show, looking at a magazine or social media, after even a few minutes, around 80% of people are feeling worse about their body. And there was one study that showed for women, they're exposed to 5,000 negative body images per year. And I think for men, there are so many images about being stronger or being, you know, more ripped, and that can also be really hard for men too.
So obviously we look at our phones every day, but are there practical things we can do to make us feel better about our bodies?
Yeah, it's the most important relationship we have, and really building that mind-body connection. First, think about the function of your body, what it does for you. It's really quite miraculous what your body allows it to do versus the form. So in that, really practice some gratitude. You might thank your legs for allowing you to walk. You might thank your hands for allowing you to write. You might thank your eyes for allowing you to watch this segment, and thinking if that was removed, how your life would be worse off. So it really helps keep it in perspective.
Yeah, the body can do amazing things. The fact that my heart is beating right now and I'm not telling it to do so, that's pretty incredible. And so, you know, what else, you know, when it comes to the mirror, how can that help us?
Well, we often look in the mirror brushing our teeth or washing our hands after using the bathroom. We can use that intentionally to just pause and look at one thing that you appreciate. And we find, for example, a loving kindness practice of just saying, hey, you know, I'm grateful for you, or I love you, or just be kind to yourself, you know, say you're doing okay, thank you for what you're doing. And it really helps form a different kind of relationship, because often we get so hooked in negative thinking and criticism, and it flips it into what's right, what is good enough, what is working well.
And obviously, if, you know, sometimes it's hard to break out of that, even by ourselves, that negative image, you know, is there ways to kind of get help outside of that as well?
Absolutely. You could do a little journaling to your body as it being a separate piece. And if you are struggling with disordered eating or a lot of intrusive negative thinking, getting professional help, working with a counselor who specializes in body image or eating issues can really do a world of wonder.
And it's not just about summer, it's about loving yourself all year round.
Absolutely, you know, and if we can foster a healthy relationship with our body, move it in healthy ways, and eating nutritious food, we're going to really, really build that overall well-being that'll carry us forward into the year ahead.
Good advice to remember. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Well, coming up next on Live at 4, a new book bus accessible to all.
We are heading into the 608 to see what a local nonprofit is doing to move its mission forward when Live at 4 continues.
Get an 11% rebate on everything now at Menards. Whether you're a bird enthusiast or simply enjoy the sights and sounds of nature, our Enchanted Garden Black Oil Sunflower Seed Bird Food is a must-have year-round. Get a 50-pound bag for $18.99 after rebate. Shop the largest in-stock selection of concrete landscaping blocks. They're durable and long-lasting. Kendall Edgers are only $149 each after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
It's Empire Today's biggest sale, the 50-50-50 sale. 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation. That's right, half off your entire project. You can save thousands. Empire's 50-50-50 sale won't last long. Don't miss 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
Another year of yo-yo dieting? Not this year. Hit reset and make a permanent change with permanent fat removal by Sono Bello.
With Sono Bello, day one, all my unwanted body fat gone.
These are my favorite pair of jeans that I couldn't even button up.
Look how flat my stomach is. I couldn't believe it was just gone.
I saw the results immediately.
And this is the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
Real women everywhere are transforming their bodies permanently. Sono Bello is not a fad diet or boot camp workout. It's a simple, proven way to remove stubborn body fat permanently and in just one visit.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
If you are looking for physical results and positive emotional results, please run, don't walk to your nearest Sono Bello.
Ready to hit reset? Find out how you can save $250 off instantly. Call now or go to sonobello.com.
A roof replacement can cost you $15,000, $20,000 or even more.
But 9 out of 10 roofs don't need replaced. They can be rejuvenated with Roof Max for just a fraction of the cost.
Hi, I'm Kevin Harrington. I'm an original shark from the hit television show Shark Tank. When it comes to Roof Max, I'm all in. When I saw that Roof Max could extend the life of your roof by years, I decided to invest in the company.
Don't replace, rejuvenate with Roof Max.
In the 608, the Madison Reading Project is unveiling its second book bus, and this one is accessible to all.
Yeah, Josh Sprider gives us a look at what the nonprofit is doing moving forward.
The Madison Reading Project is gearing up to launch Bus 2.0 this weekend, and you are invited to check out the fun. We're getting a sneak peek. Come aboard with me as we are about to meet Rowan Childs, the founder and executive director of the Madison Reading Project. Rowan, good to see you again.
Thank you so much, Josh.
So this is so exciting. This is something we've been talking about for more than a year now on News 3 Now, and now you guys are ready to launch Bus 2.0. Here we are.
We're absolutely thrilled. Our staff are excited, our board, our volunteers, all of the donors that have helped make it possible. This morning I tallied up all of the donors so far, and there's over 200 individual donors from the Wisconsin area that have helped make our accessible bus happen.
And you say accessible because this really is accessible to all people, and that was the mission behind this.
That's right. We wanted to have a bigger bus so we were able to have more books out on the road on a daily trips, and likewise be able to invite more people into the bus that may not have been possible before on our smaller bus. So having much more stable steps into the vehicle. Obviously, it's much taller and bigger inside the bus, and we also have an accessible lift, so people are able to get in that way as well, whether that's with a wheelchair or they're just feeling unsturdy and don't want to take the steps. So we're really able to bring more people inside, or we can bring full book carts out to the ground and let people shop from the ground and feel comfortable doing that as well.
Of course, it is pretty empty right now, so people can help fill the bus right now.
That's right. We still need to fill the bus this week. We have a campaign on our website you can make a donation. I think we're about $6,000 out to our end goal. Those funds help us fill the bus for the entire year with new books that we give to kids. Everything's free.
All right, so the big Buspalooza event this weekend where people can come out and check it out for themselves. What do they need to know about that?
You can RSVP via our website, or you can show up. There'll be all kinds of children's activities there from 10:30 to 12:30. Obviously, kids can come and select a new bus, check out both of our vehicles. Bucky Badger will be there. It's going to be a ton of fun.
Oh, it's going to be such a fun Saturday. Rowan, thank you so much. If you'd like to learn more about the Madison Reading Project and their mission moving forward with Bus 2.0, you can go to the story up on channel3000.com. In the 608, I'm Josh Brighter, News 3 Now.
Yeah, bringing reading to people, that's so important, making sure everyone has access to that.
Yeah, we had a bookmobile when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah?
That was always fun.
What were some of your favorite books?
Ooh, I'm not going to lie. I went there to rent a lot of DVDs, but I did like The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson, Greek mythology.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah, what about you?
Oh, God, I always liked, like when I was really, really little, like the Clifford books and the Berenstain Bears books.
Berenstain with an E or with an A?
It's with an A, isn't it?
Is it? Mandela effect.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we'll be back to talk more about this.
Yes, but coming up next on Live at 4, students getting the chance to learn.
The Madison Area Builders Association is working to get more people into the construction industry. We'll show you how when Live at 4 returns.
Parker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy an air conditioner. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase an air conditioner and a furnace at the same time.
Parker Heating and Cooling.
Obamacare is a disaster. We want to terminate it.
That would mean over 100 million Americans will lose protections for pre-existing conditions.
President Biden has protected the Affordable Care Act and lowered healthcare costs for millions by $800 a year. Now, he'll make those savings permanent.
Healthcare should be a basic right. Folks, he's coming for your healthcare, and we're not going to let it happen. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Vinyl windows, a 1970s relic, aren't built for extreme weather. At Next Door and Window, we have the answer. Fiberglass. Our Ultrex fiberglass windows last longer than any other window you can buy. Visit nextwindow.com to learn more.
Dad, are you certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of 4imprint, your home for high-quality promotional gear, including exclusive items and brands they love. Printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time. To wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team, check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Shop from the largest selection of Chevy trucks and SUVs in Wisconsin at Bergstrom Chevrolet. All with Bergstrom's negotiation-free upfront pricing, including our exclusive 7-day price protection and money-back guarantees. Stop in or shop and purchase at BergstromChevrolet.com.
My dry eyes made me a burning, stinging 5 times a day.
Makeup smearing, drops user.
I want another option. That's not another drop.
Tyrvaya. It's not another drop. It's the first and only nasal spray for dry eye. Tyrvaya treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease fast by helping your body produce its own real tears. Common side effects include sneezing, cough, and throat and nose irritation.
Relying only on drops? Not me. My own real tears are my relief.
Ask your eye doctor about Tyrvaya.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy an air conditioner. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase an air conditioner and a furnace at the same time.
Parker Heating and Cooling.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
Oh, we have some goslings out there, and I don't mean Ryan.
Ken.
Thank you. Oh, it's warming back up, so that's something to look forward to. Alex?
To me, yes, out on the patio. It is warming back up. Actually, it's warming up as we speak right now because the sun is coming out. I was mentioning yesterday, if clouds hang out a little bit longer, it's not going to get as warm as we were forecasting. We were going for 65 degrees. This is the story of the clouds in our Queen Bee Radio Skycam Platteville. See a little bit of filtered sunshine there, but it's been generally cloudy all day for a good portion of southern Wisconsin. A little bit of reflection here now from the sun as we look at our Edgewater Skycam. The clouds are slowly eroding across the southern half of the air. Watch our visible cloud track. There they go. It's really starting to fizzle out here. With the sun, the evening sun, maybe we'll sneak another degree or two, but areas to the north and west of the Dells, you got into the 70s today. South and east, look, we're just hugging that 60-degree mark, stretching from Platteville over to Mineral Point, right up to about Madison and over towards Watertown because we had the persistent clouds across southern Wisconsin. 66 now in Sauk City. Again, the clouds are starting to thin out, so that's going to allow the temperature to come on up. No rain from these clouds across southern Wisconsin on radar 3000. And not expecting any rainfall tonight. Just clearing skies. It's going to allow those temperatures to cool down. But I got 80-degree weather in the forecast when you can expect 80-degree temps. That's coming up.
Thank you, Alex. In a month's time, the Madison Area Builders Association will hold its Spring Parade of Homes.
But before then, a learning opportunity for students at the Homes on Parade. Our Kyle Pozorski has the details.
The Builders Association regularly holds 2 events just like this each year. On Tuesday, it was Career Day north of Waunakee, where students got to learn through hands-on demonstrations what it's like to work in the trades. On the whole, the construction industry is expecting to have nearly 2.2 million job vacancies, which need to be filled by next year. The MABA hopes to do their part in filling those jobs through events aimed at leaving an impression on young people. That's according to Association President Sean Scully.
In the absence of a circumstance like this, people could drive by construction sites, not really know what's going on, not know that there's great opportunities out there that don't involve a 4-year college degree.
Tuesday's demonstrations included those in masonry, electricity, concrete work, and plumbing, amongst others. Reporting in Waunakee, Kyle Pozorski, News 3 Now.
Thank you, Kyle. Today's event hosted just shy of 250 students from Dane and neighboring counties.
And the stock market is gaining momentum as the week continues. Today, the Dow Jones ended 126 above yesterday. The Nasdaq rose 122 and the S&P rose 25.
In Rock County, one community partnership is asking for donations to keep local food pantries stocked.
The efforts are thanks to SSM Health and the Salvation Army. Our Maddie Heimsch is here with more.
Armand Brady, this week is National Hospital Week, and SSM Health representatives say the best way to give back to your local healthcare team is to help their patients stay healthy. And you can do just that by donating to the collection bins at Janesville's SSM Health location. On the list of accepted items are canned proteins, ready-to-eat soups, canned fruits and vegetables, and perishables like rice and beans. I asked SSM Health Regional Director Megan Tim why this drive is so important in Rock County.
When we have 10% of our community members in Rock County living in poverty, our local food pantries are really a lifeline for some of our community members and are really essential to their well-being.
The initiative presented itself when the Salvation Army reached out to the community on social media asking for help to keep their shelves stocked. And while National Hospital Week will end this weekend, SSM Health is accepting donations through the end of the month. You can get more detailed guidelines on where and what to donate right now on channel3000.com.
Thank you, Maddie. A local business is starting to build its new nationwide headquarters in Stoughton, and it's taking a different approach than most. Stoughton Trailers is creating a new headquarters that focuses on both productivity and employee wellness. The building will include offices as well as gyms, exercise areas, and collaborative workspaces. But that's not all. The company is making sure its state-of-the-art facility is also putting nature first.
We're going to take about 10 acres of it for the headquarters, and attached to that will be a 28-acre large community park that we're working with the city to develop, as well as about 36 acres of ponds and prairie and wetlands nature space.
The headquarters will open in fall of 2025 on the far northwest side of Stoughton. A bug bite can leave more than just an itchy bump. Mosquitoes can spread diseases like West Nile virus, and ticks can transmit many diseases, including Lyme and Rocky Mountain spotted fever.
And as Consumer Reports explains, the best offense is a good defense, which includes using insect repellent that keeps pests away.
Every year, Consumer Reports tests lotions, sprays, and wipes, including plant-based repellents, on real people using real mosquitoes to find the best insect repellents. A repellent fails if a mosquito bites twice in one 5-minute session, or if there's one bite in each of 2 consecutive 5-minute sessions.
We currently test repellents against only mosquitoes, but in past years we found that repellents that worked well against mosquitoes also tended to work well against ticks.
The results? The most effective repellents against mosquitoes and ticks contain 25 to 30% DEET as their active ingredient. At the top of CR's ratings are Ben's Tick and Insect Repellent Wipes, Ben's Tick and Insect Repellent Wilderness Formula Pump, and 3M Ultrathon Insect Repellent 8. All excel in protection. If you're concerned about using DEET, consider this.
Our ratings include over 50 repellents and more than 20 recommended ones, so it should be easy to find a way to beat the bugs that's right for you.
CR found products with 30% oil of lemon eucalyptus as good alternatives, like Repel Lemon Eucalyptus Insect Repellent Pump. CR's ratings also have a few high scores that contain 20% picaridin, like Sawyer Premium Insect Repellent Pump. Correctly applying the repellent is just as important as the kind you use. Follow the directions on the label and use a thin coat on all exposed skin. You can also spray on top of your clothes, but don't apply underneath your clothing. In Madison, Shane Hogan, News 3 Now.
No amount of insect repellent keeps them away from me, let me tell you. Well, to learn more about Consumer Reports' in-depth repellent testing, you can visit the CR website to see those mosquitoes in action.
You know, my mom's friend had a method. She would put like meat tenderizer seasoning powder on. She swore that it worked. I'm not saying you should do that, but next time.
There we go.
Yeah. That's my advice to you, Armand. Well, coming up next on Live at 4, meme stocks are making a comeback.
We're breaking down the man behind the stock craze and why the resurgence is hitting now. That's when Live at 4 continues.
What's at the top of your home improvement list? Did you say better home insulation? Because better insulation makes everything you do in your home better. Even just walking in the front door on a hot day. So get ready for summer now with USA Premium Foam. It keeps the hot air out, the cool air in, and your electric bills lower. Call now for $1,200 off whole home insulation plus a $1,200 tax credit. But that ends May 31st.
USA Insulation.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something on the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes, and as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real, it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And I did this to my father. We were at home. So we applied it to his under eye bags. And let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view. And now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. He calls me every single month saying, "Hey, Annette, I'm out of Plexiderm, please send me more." And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. The way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
New at 5, local students explored alternatives to traditional college paths and got hands-on experience in the trades. We take a look at how these opportunities are shaping their future.
Skies will clear overnight, making for a cool night, but warmer temperatures are on the way. At 5, I'll let you know when 80-degree weather is in the forecast and when the next chance of storms is.
And ahead at 6, the Wisconsin Senate is pushing back against Governor Tony Evers' vetoes. We explore the political ripple effects of today's crucial vote tonight at 6.
Well, there is some volatility on the stock market, and it has to do with meme stocks. You remember that phrase? It's a throwback to 3 years ago when struggling companies like GameStop and AMC got a sudden boost from social media.
That was 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is time? Well, you know what? It's happening again. GameStop rose 74% yesterday, and trading on it had to be stopped 9 times, all because of one man posting a single image on social media. Jolene Kent explains.
This popular gaming meme depicting a man sitting up in his chair was all it took to cause a market frenzy on Monday. The man who posted it, investor Keith Gill, also known as Roaring Kitty, had not been active on X since 2021, the year he and a cohort of amateur investors upended Wall Street.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Gill had risen to prominence during the pandemic, posting hundreds of hours worth of videos to social media, touting GameStop's then suffering stock.
GameStop is one of the most compelling asymmetric opportunities in the market today.
By January of 2021, his posts had caught on with armchair investors on Reddit and other platforms, driving GameStop's share price up nearly 2,000% in less than a month. Other businesses that had been similarly left for dead during COVID reaped rewards as well, like Bed Bath & Beyond, BlackBerry, and movie theater giant AMC. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
They pushed these stocks so much higher that the people who had bet against them were forced to buy their positions back, and a lot of them lost big money.
Yo, what up, everybody? Roaring Kitty here.
Gill's story even captured the attention of Hollywood. It was adapted into a movie called Dumb Money, starring Paul Dano and Seth Rogen, which was released last year.
How much did we lose today?
$1 billion.
Gill has had his fair share of critics who claim he manipulated the market. In February of 2021, he was called to testify in front of the House Financial Services Committee.
The idea that I use social media to promote GameStop stock to unwitting investors and influence the market is preposterous.
Gill added he invested in GameStop because he believed in its growth potential. But buyers should beware.
I'm really wary of people who are taking financial advice from people who may or may not be credentialed.
What the hell do we know?
Jolene Kent, CBS News.
It was still so crazy seeing GameStop be like so trendy those several years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a time. Coming up next on Live at 4, ultra-processed foods are continuing to cause health problems, but are some worse than others?
We're sitting down with UW Health's Dr. Jeff Putoff to share the health impacts of these foods when Live at 4 returns.
Save big
during our Made in the USA sale, featuring hardwood Amish products and lifetime cushion warranty sofas, manufactured locally in the USA.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture, ETC.
With Dad's arthritis, he needs extra help around the house, so I called a Grace. Yes, a Grace. With their agent home service, he can stay at
home. That's where I want to spend these months. With hospice care from a Grace, I can stay home with my dog and my grandkids and their laughter.
I had no idea laughter could be a part of my life again after Joe died, but through a Grace, I found hope and healing.
A Grace, caring every step of the way.
Hi, I'm Jeff from Nuts.com. When my grandfather started this business in 1929, he relied on 4 important values: freshness, quality, variety, and service. I'm proud to carry on his legacy, but from a bigger space. We still freshly roast, season, and dip delicious nuts here in New Jersey and deliver them with the freshest dried fruits, snacks, and sweets to families that love our products all around the country, including mine.
We think you'll love Nuts.com too, so check us out and enjoy 20% off plus free shipping on your first order.
Want to instantly look more attractive and years younger? The solution is whiter teeth. But you love coffee and tea, maybe even wine or smoking. It's time you discovered Power Swabs.
The first time I tried it, my husband was so excited. And he said, I can't believe how white your teeth are. From that point on, I've been sold.
Power Swabs are guaranteed to whiten your teeth up to to 2 shades after the first application. After 5-minute daily treatments for the next week, your teeth will be an average of 6 shades whiter. Call right now to receive 50% off this Mother's Day.
Old windows? Compromise your home's comfort. Vinyl windows, a 1970s relic, aren't built for extreme weather. They warp and crack, becoming vulnerable to the elements. At Next Door and Window, we have the answer. Fiberglass. Our Ultrex fiberglass windows last up to 50 years, longer than any other window you can buy. And while other companies cut corners and never call you back, we've got your back. When you demand tomorrow's comfort, Next delivers. Visit nextwindow.com to learn more.
Dad, are you certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of 4imprint, your home for high-quality promotional gear, including exclusive items and brands they love. Printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time. To wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team, check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain. Save big
during our Made in the USA sale, featuring hardwood Amish products and lifetime cushion warranty sofas, manufactured locally in the USA.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture, ETC.
Eating ultra-processed foods has been linked to health issues time and time again.
Now, a new study is out using over 30 years worth of data to clarify which foods you should really avoid.
UW Health's Dr. Jeff Potoff is here for his weekly visit to help us break it all down. Hello.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Oh, doing well. We're learning about ultra-processed foods today.
Yeah, as we all are, yeah.
So how can you tell the difference? Like, what are some key things to know, like, oh, I probably shouldn't eat this?
Yeah, I think, when you're trying to identify what an ultra-processed food is, it's good to think about what you think the ingredients in the food are, and then turn over the package and read it. And if it's like, 15 different ingredients, it's probably ultra processed. I think another way to think about it is like unprocessed foods are, like fruits, vegetables, meat, minimally processed, maybe you put a little salt on it. Ultra processed is like, going from corn to canned corn to corn chips, that kind of thing. They're everywhere. They're very convenient. They're typically tasty. They don't require much preparation to eat. But there's a lot of studies that show they're probably not very good for us.
Yeah.
And what are sort of the main sort of bad actors, bad contributors of these?
Yeah, so I think if you look at this study that looked at, a lot of people over a lot of years, they looked at ultra-processed meats. So a lot of things that you can have like a protein, whether it's, seafood, chicken, beef, that you can just like warm through and eat. Those typically are pretty bad for you. They also looked at sugary drinks. So this really gets at like soda, other canned carbonated beverages. They're high on the list. Dairy products that are desserts. So unfortunately, this would look at ice cream. If ice cream is something that you eat every day, that's probably not a great thing. And then the last thing are some of these sugary, ultra-processed breakfast foods. So think, some of those processed donuts that you can get, like those donuts where if you leave them out for a week, they still taste okay. They're probably ultra-processed. Lucky Charms, things like that, things with high levels of sugar. Those are the 4 groups of foods that they found most highly associated with this slightly increased all-cause mortality.
Even some of the health foods I've noticed have a lot of those ingredients that you think that it's good for you, but it's really not.
It's true. There are a lot of foods that, when you look at the package, you think that they're healthy and they're not. At the same time, like it's not like all ultra-processed foods are bad. There's some that do a good job of trying to like put back in, key vitamins, minerals, things like that. So it's not like a complete prohibition, but we have to be careful, particularly around the quantity that we consume of these things. If our diet is predominantly ultra-processed foods, it's not great. Very few of us are going to be able to completely avoid ultra-processed foods because we have busy lives, we don't have time to cook, and sometimes it's hard to find fresh food.
Especially in those food deserts, getting healthy food can sometimes be really tough.
Absolutely.
Does it help for people to think about food as medicine, kind of an investment? What you put into your body, you might get the benefits later on.
I think so. I think when you think about like your food and what you're eating, I think you should think of it as like, well, today I'm just eating my food, but long term, this is part of the puzzle of how life's going to be for you later. Are you going to be healthy? Are you going to be able to do those things that bring you joy when you're older? Or are you going to have to struggle with things that are complications of these ultra-processed foods? I might have diabetes. I might be really overweight. I might be able to go out and enjoy, hikes with my grandkids and things like that. I think it's good to be thinking about the long game when you're looking at what you're eating today.
Yeah. And before everyone thinks that we're too much of a downer, can they splurge every once in a while?
Absolutely. I think there's everything in moderation,
Yeah.
right? And there's no way that we're going to avoid ultra-processed foods, so not complete prohibition. Just be careful about how much you're eating.
Very good. Thank you very much.
You bet. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, Alex, are you rethinking your snack list now, or?
Snack list, I'm thinking tonight's a good night to be doing the grilling outside.
Oh, yeah,
How about that? And that's pretty healthy, isn't it, right, Jeff? Dr. Potoff? Grilling stuff? He gave me the thumbs up on that. Good. 62 degrees in Madison right now, 62 in Middleton, 63 to the west in Cross Plains right now. Why are temperatures cooler here across Dane County when we zoom on out? Look at this, 70s to the northwest. Usually we get colder air to the north and west. Why is it warmer to the northwest? Well, there's a reason here. The clouds, I mentioned last night, that those clouds, if they hung on to southern Wisconsin, we'd be cooler. And now they're finally dispersing, allowing those temperatures to warm up. And where we haven't had the clouds to the north and west, they were able to get into the lower 70s. That's the story with the spring sunshine. It makes all the difference in the world. Radar 3000, nothing out there, and our future track not showing anything. And I just showed that because we're not expecting rainfall tonight or any isolated showers and thunderstorms. Those storms will come back after a nice Wednesday. We're going to see 80-degree weather by the time we get to the weekend. Starting off 43, 44, I think the frost chance has lessened. We're going to be just warm enough that I think that bringing in those tender plants, probably not something you need to do unless you're tuning in up towards Juneau, Adams, Marquette, and Green Lake counties, just close enough to the 30s that you might want to just consider bringing those potted plants in, or maybe throwing some sheets out over those tender plants just to err on the side of caution. Upper 60s to low 70s. Again, if we get into more sunshine on your Wednesday, well, it's going to be a little bit warmer than potentially the lower 70s. As we go towards Thursday, here comes some showers and thunderstorms. I was mentioning this before, and I've brought this up before in my weather explainers. When a weather system comes through late morning, early afternoon, it kind of zaps some of the heat of the day that could build up for stronger storms. So I'm not expecting strong storms right now on Thursday at this point in time. After that, chance of showers and storms. I think Friday and Saturday isolated is key. Warming up, there's that 80 Saturday, 80 going on into your Sunday. That period Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday could be pretty active for southern Wisconsin and a good portion of the upper Midwest, and some of those storms could be on the stronger side. We'll be back in just a couple moments.
If your home or business property has suffered storm damage, go with Ace Exterior Solutions. Ace will work with your insurance company to get you the best results for your damaged roof, siding, or gutters. Call now for a free storm damage inspection from Ace Exterior Solutions.
Salonpas Lidocaine Flex, a super thin, flexible patch with maximum OTC strength lidocaine that contours to the body to relieve pain right where it hurts. And did we mention it really, really sticks? Salonpas, it's good medicine.
Stanley Steamer is proud to be the leader in deep cleaning, cleaning over 1 million homes and businesses across America every year, using powerful equipment custom built by us. We'll remove the buildup of dirt, dust, allergens, grime, and contaminants seen and unseen from your home and business. America's professional deep cleaner for over 75 years. It's not clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Elevate your look with Wisconsin Vision. Affordable luxury in every frame. A necessity for some, but suitable for every lifestyle. Ask about our $99 prescription sunglasses. Wisconsin Vision. See more life.
If your home or business property has suffered storm damage, go with Ace Exterior Solutions. Ace will work with your insurance company to get you the best results for your damaged roof, siding, or gutters. Call now for a free storm damage inspection from Ace Exterior Solutions.
New at 5, local students explore alternatives to traditional college paths and got hands-on experience in the trades. We take a look at how these opportunities are shaping the future. Plus, how the state Senate is pushing back against Governor Evers' vetoes. That's coming up next.
Call for Action Week continues with a broken refrigerator and a botched repair job. Our investigators jump in to help a local couple whose dispute with an appliance repair business reveals a surprising twist. Tonight at 6.
Well, take a look at this. A daring duo fly through the sky, soaring through London's iconic Tower Bridge. The Austrian pair are part of Red Bull's skydive team. Wearing wingsuits and packed parachutes, they leapt from a helicopter. Wow. At reaching an astounding speed of 152 miles per hour, they glided above the River Thames towards their target. It only took 45 seconds from leaving the chopper to this whopper of a view as the team hit a bullseye, perfectly splitting the tower before landing safely. It took more than 2 years of training and 200 test jumps to nail this theatrical feat. And as you can see, they're mighty happy to have met their mark, and I am too.
Yes. What if we did this?
I don't think we've met our mark.
Buddy trip? No, okay, fine. We can keep trying. In Missouri, the skies opened up, leaving golfers ducking for cover. Not from errant tee shots, but a terrifying tornado slicing through Paynes Valley Golf Course near Branson. Instead of irons and drivers, golfers pulled out their phones to gawk at the gigantic force near the fairway. Some scrambled into the clubhouse for safety, while others stayed outside to watch from a distance. The local fire department reported only minor damage from the storm.
I think I played mini golf with the little tornado thing there. The latest list of top U.S. baby names issued by the Social Security Administration has a few surprises. There's only one new entry in the top 10 names for boys and girls. Mateo jumped from number 11 to number 6 in 2023. The editor-in-chief of the baby name website Nameberry says it appears to be the first identifiably Latino name on the boys' side. Meanwhile, Kaylee, spelled K-A-E-L-I, was the first fastest rising name for girls last year. The Social Security Administration credited a social media influencer for inspiring that trend. We'll be right back.
I'd love to thank everyone at Gruber for taking time and being patient with me.
Thank you. I'm just really grateful. I want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Gruber, thanks.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Thank you very much.
Sit pretty with spring savings at the Century House. Get $200 off all stressless recliners and ottomans, classic power-based recliners, home office chairs, and each seat of a stressless sofa, love seat, or sectional. Plus, get 10% off the new stressless Sky mattress and $50 off each stressless Laurel or Mint dining chair. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
At RG Heating and Air Conditioning, our promise to you is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Guaranteed service, repairs, and replacements. Installing quality Trane equipment. Trust your home with RG Heating and AC.
Certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
For Imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Save on new Champion windows during replacement window season. Now is the best time to buy new Champion windows, because when you buy 2, you get 2 free.
If your windows are drafty, ugly, or broken, your home needs our windows. We design, build, install, and guarantee it for life. We have enough hands to help you every step of the way.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks.
Buy 2, get 2 won't last long. Call or schedule online at getchampionwindows.com.
Oh, hey, I'm your celebrity spokesperson for Zine, the new way to stream local news, sports, and events from all over the country. But Zine speaks for itself. It doesn't need a celebrity spokesperson to tell you to download Zine. Besides, an ex-teen idol like myself might resort to pandering gimmicks. You're too smart for that. Let's cut to the Zine logo before I do some sexy, overdramatic ending, huh? Zine, always local, always free.
Gruber Law Offices, Gruber Law Offices, Gruber Law Offices.
For over 35 years, Gruber Law Offices has had one goal: to provide top-notch legal services.
One call, one call, one call,
one call, that's all.
That wraps up today's Live at 4. Coming up next at 5, a look at the action taken by the government today. Find out why Republicans are pushing back against the governor. Well, thanks for joining Live at 4 today. We hope to see you right back here, same time, same place. News 3 Now at 5 starts right now.